Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execute shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? Thuram. Now Cruyff. And it's Messi. Eto'o. Looking for options for movement. Looking to set free a runner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and claimed it back swiftly. Maldini. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Cruyff. And here's Messi. Bellingham. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's picked out the run. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
St Johnstone couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's Luis Suarez! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
St Johnstone are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
St Johnstone clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, well played. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He could be in here. Just the goal. Luis Suarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rummenigge. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Rummenigge. Oh, that is okay. Can he put it away? Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira. And he's quick to get it clear again. Haaland. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's onto this. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now he's off and running. Mbappe is flagged offside. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. And it's Messi. Quality ball. De Jong. And they can counter here. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davids. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And it's Eto'o. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Eto'o chasing after it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. Deftly away. And it's Seedorf. Cleared without complication. Cruyff. Messi gets his pass away. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's really well manoeuvred. Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he can clear it away. Dida punts it upfield. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Chance! And one more try! It's fallen kindly here. He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes...
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's surging through, and the shot! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well played. And that has been clubbed away. Cruyff. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just sit.
Chance for the header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eto'o. Over to the left. He's found a way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We
10.
have got changes here from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 18.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
El dorsal 47.
Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the shot! Sticks it away! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what... Can he finish?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Can he put it away? It's a goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Aimed beyond the defence. Back in, tries a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Now Mbappe gets through on his own. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish.
Big chance! They've scored! Deep into injury time! That really is quite fabulous. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.